If you're thinking about getting into real estate as an investment, check out this video. It'll give you some of the behind the scenes of some of the things that you actually see and have to deal with as a landlord. I bought this house a few years ago for $35,000 as a short sale. I'll get into more of the details on that in a bit, but let me take you on a tour of this property and show you what it looks like while I'm in the middle of a tenant turnover. We're greeted with these really nice wood floors, and that's about where the niceties end. So the common theme with this walkthrough is going to be that there is a lot of junk that is left behind. Starting here near the front door in the living room, we have just some tables, a coffee table, and this massive couch that just expands from one wall to the other that we're going to have to figure out a way to get rid of. The house itself is pretty charming. It's got some old world character. I think it is about 110 years old or so. We got some old bookshelves. Don't know if they're original, but they sure look like they are. And these pillars that are really cool. And then as we walk into the next room, it's the dining room. There's just a lot of junk left behind. We're actually going to go through a lot of this, get rid of what is obviously trash, and then see if we can get rid of some of the things, maybe make a little bit of money on Marketplace for some of these items like the table here, even the couch in there. This stuff here is mine that I brought with me, so tools and my lunch and whatnot. The other thing that's kind of common is it's just dirty. So there's like this fan, for example. It's just disgusting. So that's something that we're going to be working to make improvements. We got to do a lot of cleaning. We got to first clear it all out and then see what we have to do as far as repairs. It's just a mess in here. This is the pantry and the kitchen. Really nice pantry. It's really large, but it's in pretty rough shape right now. Floors are in pretty rough shape as well. Hopefully we can clean these and get these to looking nice. We don't want to have to replace the floors in here. So we bought this property back in 2019 and we purchased it for $35,000. It was a short sale. Essentially what a short sale means is that the previous owner needed to get out of the property and they negotiated with their mortgage company, because they had a mortgage on it, to take a lesser amount. I don't know what they owed on it. I don't know how much of a short the actual sale was, but we were lucky enough to be able to purchase the property at the time at that price, and it has increased in value a little bit over the years. Currently it's showing about $120,000 as far as the value, and that's according to Zillow. So just a lot of stuff left behind, and it's kind of frustrating. Well, it is very frustrating. It's unfortunate because I talked to the tenant last week and said, hey, please get out everything that you can. They're like, oh yeah, we're going to get everything out and we're going to get it all cleaned up so you don't have to worry about it. But, you know, that's not what happened here. So we got a lot of trash to remove. But in here in the kitchen, we know we're going to have to repaint the cabinets. They're looking pretty rough. These were all painted. We redid this whole, we redid this kitchen before we rented it out back in, I think we finished in 2020. And there's been a few problems over the years. I think we've had to replace the dishwasher, but this is the original stove. I'm hoping that it cleans up well. We added that microwave, and then this was the original refrigerator that was here. They're both all nasty. My wife would like to get new appliances. We'll see how that goes. Furniture that's left behind, we're going to see if we can, what we can do with that, maybe sell it. That's the lower level. Taking a look back through the way that we just came. That's the door of the basement. We'll go down there in just a minute. All kinds of stuff just on the walls. Stairs are going to have to be repainted. They're looking rough and worn. The entire house is going to have to be repainted. We're planning on painting it top to bottom with all the ceilings and all of that. This is the sound that we heard whenever I was giving the intro. This filter here fell because I had opened it up. And the tenant, he had said, I'd asked him to replace the filters, and he's like, oh yeah, I'm going to get those. I'll have those changed for you. Don't worry about it. he said he was changing them, and then at one point his story changed and he said he couldn't find them. I just found them down in the basement. This one's been in there a while. I usually date them whenever I change them, but this one is not dated. I couldn't find a date on there. I don't know how long it had been up there, but I should have done a better job of double checking and making sure that these were getting changed out. This is a 3-bedroom, 1-bath. So this is the first bedroom here. It is, I don't remember the size. I think it's about 15 feet wide and about 10 feet long, or vice versa. This is the front of the house. I have some videos that I can link to. I built this closet years ago because this room didn't have a closet, but there's just tons of stuff left behind. These rooms all had carpet at one point. Oh, and there's a vacuum too. That's going to be a common theme. We'll see a half a dozen of those or so, maybe more. The floors are probably, I mean, they got to be original, and they're pretty cool. I think that we might just try to sand them and paint them. I'm not sure. It just depends on how they turn out. We're going to try to just use these floors for right now. Just some junk left behind. I don't know if this little tablet is any good, but I mean, we'll take a look. Furniture. This room's smaller. This middle room is about 10 by 10, I think. Maybe even a bit smaller than that with this closet that's in here. And then just a bunch of junk left behind. Tools. And a mess. I think we had carpet originally, and the tenant pulled it up because they had a bunch of pets, more pets than we had given approval for. The floor got kind of worn out there from a chair because this was set up like an office. And then, yeah, you got to have your steak knives in your office, right? Stuff like that. Like, how in the world does that happen? I really don't know. Walking down the hallway here, we come to the bathroom. Pretty decent sized bathroom. And I had to make some repairs to this a while back, so actually has some fresh texture on the walls that I need to paint over. But there was a big hole in the wall here, you know, because that's what happens in the bathroom. And then, yeah, it's just dirty. I don't think we're going to need to do too much work in here. Just clean it up really good and make some minor repairs, get it painted. Everything is going to get repainted. And then here's the back bedroom. This one is going to require the most amount of work, unfortunately. So starting with the doorway here, once upon a time, something happened. The door busted right off the hinges. It sits over here where, you know, the cat coliseum is. There's some furniture that was left behind that we're going to try to get rid of or sell. See if we can make a little money that way. This floor is kind of strange. It has a ramp here. We don't know exactly why, but when it had carpeting, we had just left it the way that it was, but then they ripped out the carpeting, and we can see this ramp here now. So there's this old, like, linoleum peel and stick tile over the hardwood that is below. So we're going to try to peel all this up and figure out why we have this built-in ramp. And then the closet has tons of stuff sitting in it. Clothes hanging. Lots of clothes. Lots of clothes. That's kind of a common thing whenever we have a tenant turnover, is they just like leave a lot of their junk behind. Take a quick look outside. We have a garage. I've made some videos on doing some work on that garage, and maybe I'll get around to finishing it in this series here, but we also have a ton of outdoor lawn furniture that we're going to either sell or throw away. I think, unfortunately, most of it is destroyed. There's some holes in the pieces right there. We got about 6 or 8 inches of snow last week that's sticking around, but going to start melting here soon, so we'll be dealing with that. This closet was original to the house as well whenever we purchased it, and there's just like a lot of junk left behind. Thankfully, this isn't torn up too bad. There's another, what is that, 1, 2 vacuums? Maybe something else up there. There's another filter. You know, they're hard to find. And then, look at that. I mean, that's probably all trash, but jam-packed of stuff. Heater, I don't know. forgot to show the medicine cabinet in here. That was totally full, so we'll have to get rid of all that junk in there. And then we can take a quick walk down to the basement. Just noticed this stuff up here. I have no idea what that is. Looks like there's some tape hanging from the ceiling. No idea. More vacuums. It's funny, there's so many vacuums in this house, but yet the floor is still so dirty. There's at least 3 of them there. So yeah, there might be 8 or 10. This basement is a little creepy, a little scary. We're gonna try to do some work down here while we have a chance. It is full of junk at the moment. There's all kinds of decorations and things down here that, I don't know, probably mostly trash, but there might be some things that are useful or sellable to make a little bit of money. I'm going to change the air filter on this unit too. So there's 2 HVAC units to this house. It's 2-story, about 1,300 square feet, 3-bedroom, 1 bath, and there's a furnace down here in the basement for the main level, and then there's a furnace in the attic for the 2nd level. Pretty new hot water heater. I just replaced this over the summer. And then just tons and tons of clothes down here and trash. Washer and dryer down here. They probably need attention. I'm going to try to give everything as much maintenance as I possibly can. Clean everything up really well. This house had been renting for about $830 a month, which was well under market value. But with getting an opportunity to do a tenant turnover now, I am planning on raising the rent all the way up to market value, which should be approximately $1,500 to $1,600 a month in this area. So today's goal is to get everything from upstairs downstairs and start cleaning up there. And then we'll come in next time and try to organize everything that is still left behind, go through it as much as possible, see if there's anything that we can get rid of and make a little money on maybe, or just whatever is trash, and then just start prepping for repairs and maintenance. So I'll cut to that and we'll see what else we find while we work through it today. I didn't really find anything too interesting in the rooms when I was cleaning them out. I just took all the clothes and piled them all together, cleaned out these dressers here, and then got rid of the cat coliseum or whatever that thing is called. And I pulled out all the stuff from this cabinet here. Didn't really keep too much. There was just a couple of items that seemed to be useful, like a smart thermostat. And then I did find a $2 bill rolled up on the floor, but that was pretty much where the excitement ended. It was pretty much just trash. And then in this middle bedroom, there was something pretty disgusting. In this bag here that's outlined with the box, there was something nasty. I don't know what it was, but it smelled really bad. Well, I accomplished everything I wanted to here on day 1. Got everything from the upstairs cleaned out and taken downstairs. Got rid of 4 big bags of trash. Vacuumed everything up reasonably well. Still have a long way to go to get this place rentable again. So if you like this kind of content and you want to see more and see what I have in store for this crazy ramp that's in the floor, and as I dig into that, and I have a rotten window here on the outside of the house, stick around, subscribe, give this video a thumbs up if you like it, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.